Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Justice League and Power Rangers issue 1. Just a reminder, I'm only going to have a few reviews this week. It's going to be Justice League Power Rangers issue 1, Justice League of America Vixen, and also Justice League vs. Suicide Squad. I will not have time this week to do any other reviews. I will not have Comic Uno episode, but I'll be back on track next week. And if you guys have any questions of what I thought about my pull list or comics that came out this week, definitely go check out Frontline Live next week and go check out my Twitter and Facebook and you can ask me there. But let's start talking about Justice League and Power Rangers issue 1. Book I was so excited to read because, as you guys might know, I'm a huge Power Rangers fan, and the writer of this book is Tom Taylor, which is one of my favorite writers, so I was just very excited for this book, and I have to say it didn't disappoint. So where this book starts is we have focusing on the Power Rangers. So it's actually focusing on Zach, and our opener is, I guess, the present where Angel Grove has been, Angel Grove has exploded and there's just a crater and it's all Zach's fault. And then we go back a couple hours later where we find out that Alpha has been kidnapped and Zach feels guilty and he's trying to look for Alpha. They're all looking for Alpha, but Zach ends up finding this decoy Alpha, which makes their headquarters explode. So now their transporters are broken, or, you know, they're not in complete, they're not completely working, and Zach transports it to the world of the Justice League. So now the rest of the team says, alright, we gotta go find Zach, and they do, and they go up against the Justice League, and they definitely don't have the kindest opener with each other, where Batman, you can see that he knows that they're not like villains, but the Power Rangers don't know who the Justice League are, so they're fighting them because they want to just go back home and defeat Lord Zed and figure out what's been going on with Alpha. And then it ends with Kimberly going into her Zord and Flash is saying, well, that robot is flying and just took the Batmobile and Batman. So it ends on a fun note. I really enjoyed this book just because it was so much fun, I thought they set up the story pretty well to go into the other universe. I mean, this is just pretty much set up, but the character interactions were really well done. You could feel the Power Rangers were a team, and I think sometimes that's what the main Power Rangers is lacking, that a lot of times it focuses on the action and the plot so much that it doesn't focus on the character interactions, but here very much focuses on the relationships of the Power Rangers, and then does a pretty good job at going into the Justice League story, and then Flash and Batman fighting these weird heroes in their way, or just weird people in their sight and their point of view, was a lot of fun. I guess if you don't know anything about the Power Rangers and that view, it's like, oh, who are these people? Why are they so strong? Why are they fast? Why are they wearing these costumes? And why do they have robots? So it's fun how the Justice League, or at least some of the Justice League, reacts to that. So of course we know they're going to team up and they'll be on okay terms, I'm sure, by the next issue. And then they're going to fight Lord Zed and maybe fight some Justice League villains along the way, which will be a lot of fun. Another thing I really enjoyed with this issue was the artwork. I thought it worked really well. It's kind of cartoony in some ways, but it works. And I think what I was most impressed with is the way the Power Rangers use their powers with the coloring, like how they transport into their costumes. I really enjoyed that. And even the last page with the Zord, I really enjoyed it. So I gave Justice League Power Rangers issue 1 4.5 stars. I was really impressed with this issue, and if you're just looking for a fun crossover, I think this is what Justice League Power Rangers is offering, but also some interesting character interactions too, and focusing on characters that don't always get the spotlight, like Zach being kind of the main character of this issue. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.